So you're thinking about moving to Raleigh, North Carolina? Well, you're in the right place. We are your guide to finding the right area and the perfect home for you and your family. And today we're back in Flowers Plantation. And if you watched last week's video, you know we explored 2 townhomes, and so many of you reached out asking about single family home opportunities. We're gonna take you to the 2 lowest priced new construction homes in Flowers Plantation, and we're getting after it next. Okay, Chris, we're kind of starting off a little bit different, but we just want to really give everybody a good feel for what the neighborhood is like. And I tell you, this road is just beautiful.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite roads in all of Flowers Plantation to drive down. The trees, the trails, it's beautiful.
Now we're going to give you a quick drive around, but don't forget, stay tuned, because we're going to get to 2 home tours, not 1, but 2, and they're going to be the lowest price new construction here in Flowers Plantation currently.
Absolutely. And did we say location?
Man, you cannot beat it. So to give just a quick summary, Flowers Plantation is a 3,000 acre master plan community. So there's apartment living, there's townhomes, there's 55 plus active adult communities, single family homes, and all price ranges of all those.
Yeah, something to fit the need of every person, every family. We've sold homes out here. We've shown homes out here. We have people reaching out here all the time. And I say it again, if there was any other place I would live rather than where I do now, it would be here.
I tell you, so if you watched our video last week, we actually did the North District, which townhome community. We toured 2 townhomes, and we had so many people give us emails and text and say, hey, what about single family options? Now, there are some big neighborhoods here with homes in the 800,000s,
yes,
and even 900,000. So whether you want an executive style home, there certainly are plenty of those. But if you're starting out and you need something more in the 400s, well, we got you covered there too. So in addition to all the home options, you have got so many recreational options as well. Flowers is known for having their seasonal concert series. They're now starting a farmer's market that's going to go on here in the neighborhood. You actually have a YMCA located here that has a great swimming pool, all kinds of kids' sports and activities. Man, there's a golf cart friendly community too. So you can take your golf cart to shop or to dine. And speaking of dining, well, before I do that, there's 20 miles of trails here too. And you're seeing some of those as we're driving around along the side here, but 20 miles of trails.
20 miles of trails. And again, just seeing people walk up and down this one in the tree cover, the canopy style trees, everything, and connect, and just down the road where you have the Neuse River Trail, everything connects.
It does.
Yeah.
So we've also got shopping and dining options. There are 3 separate shopping centers here already. All 3 are anchored by grocery stores. So here in the Southeast, Food Lion is a big deal. It's a more budget grocery store. But you've also got Harris Teeter, which is a higher end, and Publix. But all of those already here. Lots of fast food and quick service options. You've got sit-down restaurants and tons coming, because the waterfront district is coming, and it's going to be breweries, bakeries, just everything you can imagine, really higher end shops, higher end shopping. So it's a lifestyle community. You really, on the weekends, when you get home from work, you don't have to leave.
No, everything, like I said, my family, we come out here all the time, and we come to eat, and it's everything you can find and think of.
Well, we're here, we're pulling in to Copper Ridge, and we're excited to show you inside, so stay tuned. Okay, before we get started on our first home tour, we just want to always say the only thing we like making more than these videos for you is helping you make a smooth move to Raleigh. So give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. Our information is in the description box below, and we'll help you make that smooth move to Raleigh. Chris, they already know how much we love Flowers Plantation. This is a great house.
This is a great house, and you're going to be surprised at how large this house is and the way it feels. So come on, let's take a look. So as soon as you come on in, you can just see the immediate openness of this foyer and an entryway.
Absolutely. Plenty of space, and what I really like is they're using this room over here to your left when you first walk in. It is set up as an office, And that is exactly what it's intended for too, because you've got a huge open dining area right behind you.
Huge open dining area. I like that because I don't like the closed off ones that you see a lot of times. So again, easy to entertain throughout the kitchen and the living space.
Now this is a big house, Chris. We're talking over 2,800 square feet.
2,800 square feet. This home feels even bigger than that because of the openness.
And you got 4 bedrooms.
4 bedrooms.
So, and there's, what I really like is what's downstairs. We'll get to that here in just a second, as far as one of those bedrooms goes, but a wide open kitchen, quartz countertops. Now, price-wise, where are we at for this one?
So this one starts at $460 range. And as this one sits, again, this is the model, so it has all the upgrades. It sits at $525, but starting in that $460 range.
Yep, and here in Flowers Plantation with all the bells and whistles, 2,800 square feet.
2,800 square feet.
Hard to beat. Man, they have done an excellent job with the fit and finish.
Yes.
And you've just got such great detail. Now, True Homes is a little bit different, and that's who we're here touring today, is you actually get to go to the design center and you can make structural changes as well as pick out your finishes yourself.
And that's huge because there are a lot of builders don't allow that.
Yeah, in fact, I'm not aware of any, certainly in Flowers Plantation, but really in this area and in these price ranges. To get to do that, you're talking about getting in the $800 to $1 million price range and up.
Easily, easily. One of the big things, again, as you guys know watching this, I love the big, large center islands, and look how large this one is. You got the deep apron sink here, farmhouse style sink, the white cabinets, and behind you is going to be the pantry. Yeah, gas cooktop.
Yep, so
stove.
gas appliances are available here. I know that we had some questions about that with the townhomes that we did last time. On that side of the neighborhood in the North District, it's not available, but here in the main portion of Flowers Plantation, it is.
Absolutely.
Nice big living room too,
Nice
Chris.
big living room, the LVP flooring throughout, and the wide planks. And as y'all know, I love the wide plank.
And something else that I know you love, as we walk by the stairwell, I'm gonna show you. Notice they did the wooden steps here.
The wooden steps.
Because they do tend to wear out. Carpet on steps just doesn't work.
Absolutely. So again, wide open space here, easy for entertaining. And then I love the way they have the bookshelves, the shelving.
Well, it's not cramped, so you've got space for those kinds of features. Now, the opening behind you there, that would actually go out to a 2-car garage. They have it set up as their sales center. And so you would, once you reach out to us and we help negotiate a deal, that's where we would meet and help you pick out some of your features.
Yep.
But Chris, behind you is, well, it's a combination. You've got a bedroom to your left and a full bath to your right.
Guest suite.
Perfect.
And this is the new thing, you know, a lot of homes now and builders are building this guest suite, and it's great to have. When you have family come in town, friends, they have their own space.
And I always say the only bad thing you could say about it is they might stay too long. You make them too comfortable.
Too comfortable, they stay too long. That's right.
Now, I can't wait to go upstairs. I ran up there before you walked in. You're gonna be surprised at the size of these secondary bedrooms.
Let's go take a look.
All right, head up.
So we're coming upstairs and we're actually gonna take you in this pretty cool space up here. My favorite part of this upstairs. Look at this loft area, but it's kind of closed off so you can make it a nice man cave, media room, however you want to do it.
And it is absolutely huge.
It is huge.
So, as we always say, plenty of room for activities. I'm gonna save you the graphic this time.
And of course, like you always talk about, a big giant TV you can put there.
As big as you want.
So this is where I would spend a lot of my time at anyway. Up here you have, this is actually a very large laundry room. And I love having the counter. I like the counter is in here, folding and all that stuff, but your washer and dryer are back in here, but it's just plenty of room to move around.
Nice big windows while you're folding laundry, you got something to look at.
That's right. And then coming down into the first secondary bedroom. Now again, we do talk about sometimes these builders that have large secondary bedrooms. I think these are the largest ones we've seen in a while.
They are definitely, and certainly in this price range, we just don't see them.
You just don't see it. And when we say walk-in closets, these have walk-in closets.
Every one of them, yeah. Super nice.
Super nice. And so now we're gonna take you back down to the long runway. So as you watch me model coming down here, model or waddle, one of the two.
You beat me to it.
Hey, no commentary. So again, I think this room is even bigger than the one we just went in.
Yeah.
To me, it feels that way.
I think you may be right. They're very close to the same size, but this one does seem a bit more deep going that way.
A little deep going that way.
But I mean,
again,
bottom line, your kids are not going to have any arguments because both have walk-in closets.
Absolutely.
Both are huge. And then you've got a great bathroom. I'm going to just
Another
spin
full
over
bath.
here. Nice full bath that's shared.
and then coming on into the primary suite.
Wow.
And again, look at the size of this.
Yeah, plenty of space.
Plenty of space, nice ceiling here, windows, large walk-in closet. It's just, again, like I mentioned before, it's 2,800 square feet. Now that's a big house, but to me, this feels like 3,000.
It does live much larger.
And then you're coming into the primary bath. They have the separate tub, and then the stand-in shower, tiled shower with the bench.
Frameless glass door.
Frameless glass door. Your toilet, and then the dual vanities with the quartz countertops. Man, this house has everything I would want.
It absolutely does. Now, stay tuned because we're going to take you into a home, our next model. You won't believe the price. We now interrupt this program to remind you to like and subscribe. Now back to the show. Okay, before we head into our next home tour, I want to remind you to stay tuned to the end of the video because we've got a special announcement about a limited time program. You're not going to want to miss it. But Chris, this one, hey, this one's a great price.
This one's a great price. It's just 2,126 square feet, 3 beds, and you ain't gonna believe it. Starts at $417.
Yep, and again, Flowers Plantation, everything it has to offer. And
even as this one sits with all the upgrades, Chris, it's only $450.
Okay.
And I say only because of the location and where you're at and the size of this home. Anywhere else, it's gonna be substantially higher.
Yeah. Now this one, I mean, you don't have a foyer when you
Right.
walk in. So, you know, you're gonna give up some of those things, but for the price point, I think that's really good. And to give you some perspective, and I like to do this, is just kind of come to the opposite corner of the room, Chris, and this is a good sized living area.
It's a really big size living area. And again, you have the open space into the kitchen, but yeah, it doesn't feel closed off at all. And again, the LVP flooring, wide planks, always great to have, at least for me. Large center island. So this one doesn't actually have the sink in the center island that you see a lot of times. It has the sink over here, but it's still a deep apron style, farmhouse style sink.
Yeah, farmhouse.
Yeah.
And that one doesn't have a divider, which I prefer one big bowl. Actually, comment down below, do you like the divided kitchen sink or do you like the one big kitchen sink? And we'll see if I go with the majority or not.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see.
But you get gas appliances here.
Right.
So you got that gas stove for all you chefs out there, which I definitely prefer gas. And
I mean, there is no, I mean, look at the amount of counter space and cabinet space in here.
absolutely, can't beat it. Now there's a big eating area behind you.
Big eating area, and it's kind of, you know, it's open because it's not completely closed, if you will, but it's still a big size space and kind of, you know, on its own, kind of secluded over here.
Yeah, in past videos, we've asked if you prefer the closed
Yeah.
or more compartmentalized, which I kind of refer to as old fashioned, but I think it's kind of making a comeback, but this is like a compromise. You kind of something between that wide open space, but if you're the chef, you're still not secluded. You get to interact with everybody. You got a half bath downstairs, is that right?
Half bath downstairs to your right here. And then this is actually a decent size pantry. So sometimes we've shown y'all homes that don't even have a pantry.
Sounds good. Now, I do see one thing I know you're not gonna like, and that's these steps. They
Yep.
have carpet,
Carpet.
but in that design center, like we said with True Homes, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We represent you, we're on your side. These on-site agents are awesome, but they do work for the builder. So get us, we'll fight for you and see if we can get some things thrown in for you, like wood on those stairs.
Absolutely.
All right, let's head up
Let's
there.
go show them. So now coming upstairs, and you'll notice behind me the tall 2-story feel to it and the large window. So you have that landing area, which is always nice when you're trying to move up big furniture.
Absolutely, because you have to do the pivot.
Pivot.
We're working them all into today's video.
So we're gonna bring you straight on in. This is actually the primary suite. As you can see, you know, again, the home is 2,100 square feet. It's still a good space because it's deep.
It is, and I mean, They've got a queen size bed here. Certainly you could do a king.
Yeah.
Not as big as the last one. A lot cheaper though.
Absolutely. And then you come into the primary bathroom. So you'll have a dual vanity sink with the quartz countertops, the tub, and then this is a pretty good size walk-in closet. And it's nice because you can be in the bathroom, get out of the shower, and immediately go in there and get dressed. And
yeah, now you do have the tub shower combination here. Again, you get to visit that design center and you can make structural changes. You can certainly change that out. So that's all something that's negotiable.
yeah, absolutely. Now, coming out of the primary suite, we're gonna take you into the right, which is gonna take you to your laundry. So again, with the bedrooms all being upstairs, it's a good central location, and you don't have to trek everything up and down the stairs from the laundry perspective.
Absolutely. I definitely would not want the laundry room downstairs and all the bedrooms upstairs.
And it's nice because you have that little hallway going into it, so it kind of keeps it secluded a little bit. And then you got a full bath here.
And this will be the shared bath for your secondary bedrooms.
That's right.
And then
actually where we're standing is a little small loft area. You can have it as a, they have a TV here, you can have a sitting area, a reading area, whatever you want to do.
kind of a playroom,
Playroom.
whatever. Just plenty of room to spread
Little
out.
mini office if you want to put a desk here. It's pretty versatile. So coming into the secondary bedroom, 2 large windows there. Not as large secondary bedroom as what we saw previously, but still pretty average.
Yeah, not cramped, not
No.
small.
No. And now we're gonna take you into this secondary bed. Now this is the bigger of the 2 secondary bedrooms. You can see how deep this one is. And then this one has a good sized walk-in closet for a secondary bedroom.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what, Chris, we are very sold, as I'm sure you can tell, on Flowers Plantation.
Yes.
But really, Copper Ridge has so much to offer. And like I promised, if you stay tuned, we got a special announcement. Chris, there's a promotional price floor plan that they're doing limited time, so reach out soon to us. Tell me about it.
1,700 square feet.
No.
Oh, 21.
2,000
2,000 square feet. Starting in the 360s.
$369,000, you can get it. 2,000 square feet in Flowers Plantation. Look, if you're interested in moving to Raleigh, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email and choose Crossroads Residential.
We'll make it happen.